world. Wow. Love me. Give it German song. Dani Wright. Right upon now.
I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I'm goofy, but I'm strong. I'm ambitious. I'm virtuous. And most importantly, I'm focused. Now when people meet me, they usually ask me two questions. Who do I compare myself to? And what genre of music I do? Now I always give them the same answer. And these are my answers specifically because this is how I feel. I'm just me, and I just do music. Now, I answer those questions that way because I am me, and I don't feel or compare myself to anybody else. And the reason I say I just do music is because if you think about people like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Diana Ross, even writers like Diane Warren, they're not in a specific category. They don't stick to a genre or put themselves in a box. They went outside the box, they did what they love, and they created. Even my favorite country artist, Shania Twain, she's a country artist, but she intertwined rock and pop and country and sold millions of records. Why? Because it was new. It was a new sound. People wanted to hear that they never heard before. So she won with that. And that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to do music that I love, that I feel, that other people can relate to, that other people can gravitate to and want to hear more of. I just want to do music. So when people ask you, who's Dani Wright? I'll give you one word: extraordinary. Now, I don't mean to say that to be cocky, but think about it. Extraordinary. It means I'm not like anybody else. So there you have it.
I like him, I want him, I love him a lot. Whatever you doing, daddy, please don't stop. You got me, keep going.
My day usually starts with a meeting with my team and I. We basically sit down and discuss every single thing regarding my project or anything else that we want to talk about. Future events, future plans, studio sessions, what girl they messing with. I'm just joking, but we basically have fun in our meetings and we tell each other the truth and we get each other's opinions and ideas about different things. We make sure that nothing comes at us left field, but the main thing we do is make sure that we're all on the same page.
Dani, you might cry some days, and that's fine. You might cry, I might cry. We all may cry on each other's shoulders. But we all got to be willing to pay the price for this right here. That's the true testament.
Some people don't really understand sacrifice, and we try to stress that every single day. Because if you say that you're down with me and here 100% with everything that I'm doing, at some point you're going to have to understand that you may have to give up everything.
It's always one thing. I'll be like, there is no, people be like, they compete, and people use a lot of comparison. One thing, there is no competition when you're in a class of your own. That's just a standard asset.
You know what? Know what you know? Tell people. This is what I used to tell people. Like, because when I'm motivated to speak, people always say, "Well, how did you overcome a lot of things in your life?" And I said, because I don't look at the world or people as my competition. Mm-hmm. I'm my own competition. Right. I said I compete against me daily. Right. And if I compete against me, I have no choice but to get better. Right.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start telling people that, like, man, look, no, I'm my own competition.
And that's very, very true. It's like, why compete with people when you know that you're different and you're really not like anybody else? I honestly say be you and be the best that you can be. Because that way people will love you because they're seeing you and not seeing a vision of you trying to be somebody else. Now, we're about to go see my significant other, which is actually the studio. So I leave from recording in the studio. It's a little dark, but I leave from recording in the studio to the other room where I have to finish writing. This cue. I have to finish writing and doing some work that I'm doing. So I'm gonna leave in like 5 minutes and then go right back, sing a part, and then come right back in here. But I love it. It's all good. Yep. So that's what I do sometimes if I'm really, really working. Not necessarily writing lyrics or music, but I'm writing on other things as well that I've always wanted to do. So I always go back and forth from the A room to the B room, or B room to the A room, whichever one is available, or in the office. So yeah. So I leave out of there and then I go back on working on this fun record that I'm absolutely in love with. It has my culture in it and everything, so I think everybody will really, really love this record when I put it out or whatever. And this record right here, this record is being produced by producer D-Clax, who I honestly think is one of the best producers of our time. He is so dope. Also signed a New Time and also Rodney Jerkin. So holla at him. Q is also my cousin. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he's here helping me write it as well and acting a fool as usual. Him and I are both crazy. I think he's crazier than me. He think I'm crazier than him. We go back and forth all the time, but you know, this is how it is. I also got some guys to kind of help me out with this record, and it was really, really, really fun.
Christmas! What are y'all in here doing? Can somebody say?
This girl got us doing this Christmas song in the middle of May. Ain't that crazy? Christmas song in the middle of May. It's hot in here, nigga. Yeah. Oh, it's Christmas.
So after recording in the studio till about maybe 6 in the morning, I had to go home and sleep for only like 3 hours because I had to go to the dentist the next day at 9 in the morning.
I look a mess. But yesterday, I was sitting down eating, and all of a sudden, I felt some little crunchiness. Now, I'm not gonna put the restaurant out on blast, but you know, my tooth chip, I wish I could kind of show you. You can't really see. Anyway, so right now I'm at the dentist, and I have to get this done. I made sure that I came yesterday, but you know, I had to come back this morning, so I have to get my teeth fixed. Stay, you know, keep your teeth strong and pretty and all of that. So I'm about to get my teeth fixed. I might fall asleep in the chair and get these Z's and be tired. Yeah. My mouth feels like Gina on Martin when she came from the dentist on his class reunion. You heard that stuff? That's so funny. Oh, this is numb. I got stuck 3 times with the needle. I feel like my face is this big. Look, I can't even lick my lips.
Okay, we've all neglected our decks through the cold winter months.
Next train stop. But like 1 minute later, boom.
Get him again, baby. Beat his fucking head in.
Okay.
You hear that? Cool.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Oh!
You know what I mean?
I'm fighting this battle. I'm fighting this war.